Welcome back. Welcome back. You tune back into the fix right here on Holy Culture Radio. DJ Focus checking back in. Still got my brother Shephard on the line. So Shep, man, one thing I want to say to you, man, listen, you submitted to your call. You knew your purpose. You knew you were supposed to do this music on a high energy. A high level. In high energy. But talk about the business side when Game Time went viral, like it went viral. The streams went ridiculous. I think at one point, I think you would hit like 1 million streams, and I was like, I don't even know how long it was, but it was like really, really quick, and then it kept going. Then I know they started reaching out to you for sync placements. You talk about Space Jam sync placements and all the other films you've been in. Like, talk to us about the importance of, one, having your music registered, understanding, with your music registered, that you get those opportunities for sync placements and everything else to go into it.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. So I think, like you were saying, the song blew up astronomically. You know what I'm saying? Like from the sync placements to the single deal that I got with Sony, you know what I'm saying, and Columbia Records, to sync and all that good stuff. Like that stuff comes, it can come quick, like it did for me, and it can take a long time for other people. My philosophy behind it is if you're going to work that hard on the music, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get paid for it. So registering your songs with a PRO, making sure that you have your publishing straight, make sure you have contracts set up, gives you a saving of a headache and misunderstanding with those that you work with. You know what I'm saying? So when a major label comes to you, or even like a broadcasting network, I remember Fox Sports actually asked me for a sync placement for Game Time the first month it came out, and I've never heard of sync. I remember it was an email from Fox Sports. One of their supervisors sent me an email, say, "Hey, we love the song. We searched it up in a database, and is this your PRO name and in your publishing name?" So it was registered already, so they were able to find me quicker. So the benefit of that, if somebody wants to use your song for a placement but can't find a way to contact you and can't find where to pay you at, then guess what's going to happen? They won't pay you and they won't use your music. So you lose opportunities, you know what I'm saying, by not being organized. You know what I'm saying? So I think the benefit of it is just making sure you register your music, you have contracts in place, you're able to understand who owns the music and how long. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to retain the ownership, you want to retain your publishing like I did, and be able to not lock yourself into something that's super exclusive. That's my 2 cents for any new artist right now. The way that things are a level playing field, there's plenty of opportunities in sync that don't mean that you have to lock with that specific person, because sync is such a high volume in so many different areas. You could work with so many different places.
Talk about a little bit about the pros and cons of being independent artist compared to signed to a big major.
Uh, Pro, you have access to resources that you couldn't have yourself, right? So you have relationships that weren't your relationships. You have, blogs, or DJs, or like, potential positions for playlists. All these different things open up for you when you're with a major. They have financial backing. You could get an advance as well. Some cons are you can't release music for a little bit longer. So you ever seen a lot of even some big artists in our space, like they drop music and you don't hear from them for like a year? It's because they're trying to recoup the last single. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what's difficult, even in the mainstream as well. It's like, especially in the mainstream, is that you get in a deal and then you see a artist that was blowing up to get signed to a major, and nobody hears from them for like 2 to 3 years. It's because, or the type of music that they were making is gone for like a couple years, and then they go back to the original sound. Is because the label either stopped them from releasing music so they could get their money back, or the label stopped them from releasing the type of music they want, and started making them make a type of music that they think will be successful. And that's what's difficult, because you have built an audience to this point with a certain type of music, and then a lot of people have to go like CCM or like R&B, or like, you know what I'm saying, more singy or more poppy, and that's not what they were originally found on. So like I think that's what makes it difficult for a lot of artists, that their sound starts to change and then they don't feel like they're really the same person. So,
If you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing?
man, if I wasn't doing music, I will be That's the thing, man. I've been making music since I was like 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? For me, it was
Okay.
always an outlet. You know what I'm saying? It was always something that I was passionate. If I wasn't getting paid to do music, I'll most likely be like an A&R or somebody who helps, like an executive at a label, because I like to scope out talent. I love to make things that sound good. I love to help with like branding and like schemes of like music videos or colors and stuff like that. And I love helping develop artists. So a lot of artists that you see, like I actually help them on the business end. I often get calls from a lot of the artists from now, or they ask me for legal help. You know what I'm saying? Because I help them understand things that are not so plain, even though they're in black and white. You know what I'm saying?